name Nancy Chinonye Ifatu Chidebe is beginning to carve a niche in the small medium enterprise sector in Nigeria's Anambra state economy. A woman, young and tender at heart, Nancy is also a wife and a mother. A graduate with distinction from the Federal Polytechnic Ogu, Anambra State, Nancy's family and domestic dispositions never subdued the dream, the crave, the drive to actualize the vision and innate ambition in leather craft. With a convincing mind made up and unwavering determination, Nancy decided to take a deep leap into the foray of her penchant desire. With a supportive lifetime partner, mentor and energizer, in 2017, Nancy Chinonye Ifatu Chidebe settled at the pilot seat in the cockpit to cruise Nancy Shoecraft to that enviable height it deserves in the business and entrepreneurial world.
The journey started 2017 after my training section in St. David's Shoe Academy, Lagos. I thought it wise to make a niche from my passion in craft, and that brings me into leather work, and here we are 6 years after.
Nancy, in the unreserved determination to achieve the dream and aspiration in leather craft, has maintained active membership of professional bodies for proper identification and smooth flowing in the scheme of things. An associate member of Institute of Entrepreneurs, Nancy also founded Nancy Girl Child Craft Initiative, a not-for-profit foundation which its focus is to close the yawning gap of gender in craft learning, nurturing and mentoring the girl child to becoming that resilient and resolute woman with the right noble skill and deserving place in the world of business and entrepreneurship.
Nancy Girl Child Craft Initiative is an NGO which I've created, or which I use to help back to impact the community. And this NGO goes on to train girl child, mostly girl child from secondary schools on selections, and we train them for free to learn the craft. The reason is to bridge the gap in gender learning in leather work.
Nancy Chinonye is also a member of Nigerian Association of Small and Medium Enterprises, Anambra State Chapter. The journey into the actualization of the Nancy Shoecraft dream, vision and aspiration began with so much irresistible push and determination that even the challenge of space could not stop the move. Stopping at nothing and taking the dream bull by the horns, the journey began in a family apartment not spacious enough to be shared with a leather craft enterprise. Then there came a leap into the future of the dream and vision. The enterprise moved out onto a premises in a business district at Ekulobia, Agwata, Nigeria. Here, the determination continues unabated to flourish the dream and aspiration actualize the undaunted passion for fashion in leather works. Nancy Shoecraft is keeping a firm culture embedded in a determined, slow but steady principle on the journey of exquisite shoemaking.
Just like the journey of every average entrepreneur hasn't been easy, but with persistence and consistency we've persevered, being focused with our eyes on the ball because we want to project Anambra as a shoe hub. And with my team of experts which I've trained over the years and working hand in hand with, we have been able to prove a point.
Despite identifiable challenges associated with entrepreneurship, particularly in a seemingly harsh economy and logjam financial circumstances, Nancy Shoecraft is keeping faith with progress, achieving results and set goals.
Within the past years, we've been able to create different branches of Nancy Shoecraft in different states. Like in Anambra, we operate our head office from Ekulobia. We have a branch in Oka. We've recently established a branch in Delta State, Asaba to be precise, and we also have a branch in Abia State.
Nancy Shoecraft identifies her challenges, but neither live with or shy away from them. Workable strategies and policies are put in place to conquer such daunting challenges, both on short-term and long-term basis, to keep track of operation through resilience.
The first challenge of every entrepreneur, regardless of how big or how small, has been finance. Finance in the sense that the money, our running capital or our capital base is always not enough to do everything we'll have to do, because we'll need to get more machineries to get the work faster and easier. So finance, and then Nigerian system, maybe transportation and people's penchants for foreign products sometimes affect us. It's also a challenge, but so far we've been able to prove to them that Nancy Shoecraft products has stood the test of time and it's now selling itself. So in that aspect, I say we've really recorded patronage and people are beginning to be proud to wear Nancy Shoecraft.
Nancy Shoecraft is an industry that runs on cross-border leather product designs and specifications. It deals on universal brand that satisfies the fashion yearnings and aspirations of people of class and distinction.
Well, Nancy Shoecraft is a Nigerian shoe brand that combines quality craftsmanship with exquisite designs. Now, in these designs, we'll talk about children, we'll talk about male, we'll talk about female, all people from all walks of life. And we've also made it easier that any average person can afford a pair of Nancy Shoecraft to wear, because we have different categories of our products.
At some demanding times, clientele request and choice came into play in choosing a focus. At such times, Nancy Shoecraft and Leatherworks becomes specific in branding and choice of accessories, all geared towards satisfaction and lasting appeal.
In the 6 years we've been in business, we'll have a unique brand in loafers called the Moccasin. And it seems our design is different from the average one seen in the market. And now in this moccasin, the beauty of this moccasin comes in the plating of the moccasin, and that is done after the accessories, maybe buckle or chains are fixed, and then we'll take our time. It's a gradual craft, because that is where the beauty comes in. So we'll take our time to do the plating of the moccasin before we'll finally couple the shoe, so that when it comes out, you'll be surprised that this is made in Nigeria.
However, originality remains a major preoccupation of Nancy Shoecraft and Leatherworks. This is made manifest in series of designs and concepts embedded in the vision and dream of the enterprise.
Some of the designs we'll work on are being sent to us by customers. They might get a foreign version of a design and send this to us to do a high copy for them. Then in our collection and in our products line, most of our product line comes from our ingenuity. Like you might be dreaming and you can see a design, or you can modify an already design. You can modify it, add this, remove this, and a beautiful new craft would boom come out from it.
The totality of the product of Nancy Shoe Craft and Leather Works either head for the market or delivered to the end user. At this point, packaging becomes the crux. At each stage, keen care is taken and rapt attention paid in achieving utmost excellence in lasting quality, exotic designs and smooth finishing.
At Nancy Shoe Craft, we take our time to bring a life out of a craft, and this process starts from the designing, which is the first stage of the production process. So we'll have to think out, if the person didn't get us a particular design, we'll have to think out, or maybe having a design we are working out, maybe as a picture on your phone, we'll have to create a pattern of the design. Create a pattern by drawing out the shoe on a shoe mold called last. So we'll draw it out, and from there we'll have the pattern which we will use to proceed in the shoe production. From there we'll get to the leather cutting. After leather selection or material selection, we'll cut the leather, we'll go get to the stage of the lining, then we'll do sole selections. The work gets, to an extent, gets ready for sewing. Then the sewing department gets the work done and gets it back to the factory where it's being coupled. And then we'll have to put the soles, and wow, the shoe is produced.
As a production company, Nancy Shoe Craft products undergo standard production stages and processes. The primary objective of such excellent processes is chiefly to ensure desiring quality, leading to uncompromising client satisfaction, especially in sophisticated, complex market with shocking product competition.
We've been able to beat our competitors because our quality is different. Our packaging is top-notch, and we don't compromise customer service. So, and our products are sold on guarantee. So in the case where you buy our product and it has a 6 months to 1 year guarantee, and regardless of the fact that we know that nothing will happen to the shoe, but if by any chance something happens to it, you bring it back to us for a change or a refund. So that boosts our customers' trust in Nancy Shoe Craft brand.
Nancy Shoe Craft depends on raw materials to churn out products of varying designs and enduring quality. In an unfriendly economy and global financial threats, sourcing of raw materials becomes as creative as the entire process in the industry.
We source our raw materials in our local markets like Aba, Mushi, in Lagos, and maybe few things in Onitsha, in shoe material. Oliver, am I going to give me shoe?
On it, ma.
Nancy Shoe Craft Academy is a subsidiary of Nancy Shoe Craft that deals with structured formal training to breed young people in line with the organization's policy, vision, and mission.
The experience has been wow, because I love what I'm doing. And every day we create new patterns, new ideas, and then we are getting customers. So the idea is just so beautiful. I love everything about shoemaking.
You can't just come out as a graduate from a school, an institution, without any skill. When I was here, actually, I've learned how to from the scratch, the marking, the cutting, the gumming, the finishing also.
Ịgwa nke bụ eziokwu, anabu m arụ ọrụ anụnwa na mbụ, mana abịara m ebe anụnwa ka m marụwa nyekwuo karịa. dịka m bịakwara na amụtakwuru mmụọ dịka m siri chọọ ya.
Enthusiastic youth converge at the Academy for Knowledge and Skill in Shoemaking.
In this academy, in the past years, we've been able to train hundreds of students in individual who come to our shoe factory and in groups, whereby we are asked to go to different events or occasions to train people in group. And we've been able to create successors. We've been able to create different persons, individuals who are also excelling in shoe industry.
When I saw Nancy herself into shoemaking, I was really motivated. Like, wow, can a woman really do shoes, make shoes, produce shoes? So seeing that she's very good at it, and I said to myself, wow, really, what a man can do, one can do better. And then I followed suit.
Graduates of the Academy are potentials, hopeful, and a team of satisfied people who are beginning to meet their dream in life.
Ịmadụ ka o siri gbatapụ kịta abịa na Anambra steeti anyị anụnwa enwebeghị ọtụtụ ebe a na-arụ akpụkwụ dịka esi arụ ya n'ebe anụnwa. Wee bụrụ ya ka Nancy Shoe Craft ji agba mbọ ịfụ na o tinyewanyekwuru ike n'ike iji fụ na ndị mmadụ na-abata na ụlọ ọrụ anụnwa gbasara ịrụ akpụkwụ.
With what I learned from Nancy Shoe Craft, I can, with the little machinery here in Nigeria, I can manage it to produce a nice one.
Activities of Nancy Shoe Craft, founded on commitment and resilience, have brought the organization closer to the shores of the Anambra state government through the line ministry. The Shoe Craft outfit has established cordial business relationships, especially government skill acquisition training programs for the youth.
Anambra State Ministry of Youth and Development have signed Nancy Shoe Craft as one of its master trainers, and as a matter of fact, the chief master trainer in the whole of Agwata on leather work. And in the past years, we've trained a huge number of individuals for the government under the program One Youth, Two Skills.
Standing on the threshold of determination and following the layout of the vision, Nancy Shoe Craft dwells on a strong conviction that the future is indeed bright, and that in a decade of her appearance as a brand in shoe craft and leather works, a more flourishing narrative shall be on the lips of the world.
We hope that by the 10th anniversary of Nancy Shoe Craft, that Nancy Shoe Craft would have been a home of fashion, with a home of fashion in different fashion departments like clothing, more in bags and other fashion related skills, both in training and in sales. And we'll hope to project Made in Anambra to Nigeria and beyond Africa.